Welcome to Taiho Lecture Hall. This is an online training class for primary maintenance engineers of color sorter, according to the explanation of the theoretical knowledge in the last lesson. This lesson is a practical one. I want to share with everyone as followed. First, working principle of color sorter. Second, main mechanical structure and function. We will use a MAINTENCE shoots color sorter in front of us as an example, to explain the working principle of color sorter. First, pouring the raw material into the feed hopper. Second, the oscillating feeder distributes the raw evenly. Third, then the raw material slide down from oscillating feeder to the trough. Fourth, the raw material through trough into the sorting room, which will be identifying, analyzing the raw and sending rejection command. Fifth, the spray valve will remove the different materials and impurities after receiving command. Sixth, in the last, the final accept product and waste is discharged from the discharge hole. Of course, in order to ensure the accept products carryover ratio reaches the best effect, we can set up second or third or more times sorting and resorting based on different materials. For example, the sorting ratio of this MAINTENCE shoots machine is 6:3:1, and 6 represents the number of channels for the first sorting, 3 represents the number of channels for the second sorting, 1 represents the number of channels for the third sorting. All above is the basic working principle of color sorter. Section 2. Main mechanical structure and function. After understanding the basic working principle of color sorter, now we start to explaining the main mechanical structure and function of color sorter. The main mechanical structure is composed of 8 parts. Includes feed hopper, trough, sorting room, ash cleaning components, pneumatic trio, electronic control box, dust suction device and discharging device. Feeder is the top part of the hopper. Its main function is push the raw material evenly into the trough. Trough. In the middle part of the machine is trough. The main function of trough is to provide a channel for materials to accelerate sliding, and make the material keeping a single layer distribution posture when it leaves the chute. For materials easy to bounce, we will also use leather cover, plate cover and other components to adjust the falling posture of the material. Sorting room. After the material leaves the trough, it falls freely and passes through the sorting room area. It is composed of 2 parts: front view and rear view sorting room. It also contains important components such as camera, background board, foreground light, imaging system, image processing system, etc. The front and rear sorting rooms are a closed and clean environment, and their important role is that the light source is like a light to illuminate the material, and the camera recognizes the material like our eyes. That is called image acquisition. In order to see more clearly, the background plate to achieve a clearer display of materials. The imaging system is our retina, which converts the collected image into a signal, and transmits it to the imaging system. That is our brain. The brain makes good and bad judgment on the collected materials, and sends out the command to remove the bad materials. Finally, the spray valve, the same as our hands, is responsible for removing bad materials. Ash cleaning components. Ash cleaning components are located in the middle of the front and rear sorting room. A lot of materials are very dusty. After a period of use, the glass of the sorting room will be covered with dust, or even block the nozzle of the spray valve. Then at this time, the spray valve plays its role, cleaning the dust on the front and rear sorting room and the nozzle, keeping the machine in the best sorting effect. Pneumatic trio. Its role is to control and adjust the working pressure of the whole machine and filter water pollution. Electronic control box. Here is the power supply and electrical control part of the whole machine. The dust suction device. The same reason is because many materials, such as peanuts, are very dusty during using. In order to make the separation in the use environment much more cleaner, the dust suction device pulls out the dust like a cooker hood. Discharging device. The function of the discharge hopper is to separate qualified and unqualified materials, earmarked with final accept product export and waste export. All above is the mechanical structure and function of the color sorter.